Hello, everybody. It's Uzi Storybook Talks here with another episode. My name is Elizabeth Solola. I usually go by Liz, and welcome to Chapter 8. This chapter is the chapter of standards. So today I have two special guests here with me.
Yumika.
And Idris.
Yes, thank you guys for coming. Okay, to start off, what are you guys' standards for yourself and for other people?
From other people, I like honesty, so yeah, that's pretty basic, but that's
Valid.
it.
Yeah.
And for myself, I don't know, that's a hard question. I've never heard that question before, so I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know.
That's okay. I feel like when it comes to standards for oneself, people usually it's like self-discipline, or like to make sure like to push yourself, or like to not accept anything less, to not tolerate things, or to, for example, just like how you value honesty, you yourself have that standards to be honest, because usually they have this thing of like you shouldn't expect from someone what you can't do yourself. You can't expect people to tell the truth if you're not telling the truth, you know?
Fair enough.
So I guess like both go hand in hand. So like your standards are honesty for other people. It's probably the same for yourself, you know?
Fair
So
enough.
like, I don't know. What about you?
I think for me, for other people, it's just probably just respect, because respect goes a long way. You know, it covers a lot of different areas. For myself, I think is respect as well. I think respect is pretty broad. Like, you know, respecting myself not to accept anything less. You know, what I can do for myself, I expect that from other people. I treat myself very well, so I would like that treatment back.
No, that's fair. So you respect yourself, you respect other people. Yeah, I noticed that a lot of people, when it comes to having standards, they try to make it seem like they themselves are an exception. Like they'll be like, oh, I don't tolerate cheating, but you're out here cheating on other people. And it's like, it doesn't make sense. It's like you can't have that expectation for other people when you yourself are not fulfilling that for yourself, you know?
Yeah.
So I feel like when it comes to standards, at least for me, it's also go hand in hand with the respect. I also really value respect and kindness. Just like I treat myself kind, I expect that kindness from other people. But yeah, no, I definitely get that. Okay, question. Do you guys think, because I know when it comes to standards, a lot of guys are really iffy with like body counts, right? They're like, oh, I want my women to have a 0 body count. They have to have nothing. But they themselves have like a body count of like 25. Do you guys think that it's okay for men who have high body counts? Or when is it okay for someone to expect that like a no or little body count from someone else when they themselves has high? Does that even make sense?
Yeah. I think I understand what you're saying. One thing I would say first and foremost is that a lot of men, when it comes to that question, it comes from them saying, though, I want my girl to have a 0 body count. I think it comes from pride and ego, because when you know, as you know, like for guys, when you get a wife, that woman represents who you are. So if like, I guess if people know her from the streets, from being anyhow, like that's a reflection on you, like, oh, this is your girl type shit. So it's like, sorry, can I go?
Yeah, you can curse.
So I think the reason why they come with that, oh, she gotta have 0 body energy, is because, you know, your girl is a reflection of you in some way. But I think it's very, very weird for a man to have over 100 bodies.
100?
No,
100?
you would be shocked how many men are just. You'll be shocked how many men are walking around here with 1,000 souls attached to them. I'm serious.
1,000?
No, I said no. Relax. I like 100 souls just walk. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know what these guys are doing, but
100 is
I don't know. It's
one
just,
girl a day.
No, actually, like it would shock you. But I don't know. That expectation is kind of weird to me. I get the double standards, but I don't know. It's odd. It's odd.
To be honest, I think it's nobody's business, right? But like at the end of the day, if I see that, like it depends on the age as well. So if someone is 20 and has like fucking 15, that her body count is almost her age. Like it's kind of crazy. It's crazy to me, right? But yeah, it depends on the age, and obviously you want a girl that has.
You never know though. What if she racked up that 15 at age 20? You know, what if you're just having a
That's even
bad year?
crazier.
It's true, it's crazy, but like I think people when they think of body count, don't get me wrong, I think it's definitely nobody's business because at the end of the day, you know, when you're really focused on someone and trying to move forward with them, you're not focused on their past. That doesn't mean you need to be a community,
Exactly.
you know,
Community
penis,
services.
dick. Don't need to be doing all that, but yeah, it's nobody's business
Yeah.
at the end of the day.
Okay, so what about?
Wait, sorry.
No, keep
What?
going. It's okay.
50. Wait, you said if someone racks up 15 bodies in 1 year,
In that year.
how that makes it even worse.
No,
In
you
my
gotta.
opinion.
I'm saying like you know how like people you just said like you know she has as much as her age. Like you probably think she acquired that throughout time. Like maybe she's been I mean, having sex since like she was 10 or something. But like she could have.
No.
She could have.
10.
It would shock you. You guys don't be on Twitter, please. No, I actually just was on a Twitter thread that these girls were saying what age they lost their virginities, and it was like 11, 12, 13. I was like, okay, that's you know
Some
reflection
people
on
haven't
their
even had their
households.
first kiss at like.
That's a big reflection on their households, but we'll put that aside. But yeah, some of them they might have not acquired that throughout time. It might have been like so just 1 year of just hoeing out. You know when people say they have their whole seasons, it can be a whole season.
When you're 15.
I'm not
14.
saying it's okay.
Well, in my opinion, I don't think that like if him himself has a high body count, I feel like he shouldn't be expecting a low body count from somebody else. Because it's like, again, with that reflection, your standard should be a reflection of who you are. Like if you yourself have like a body count of 3 or like you're a virgin, yes, it makes sense for you to want that same thing back. But you can't expect somebody to have like no body counts at all, like a 0 body when you yourself are rocking like 32, because it's just like, yes, I get what you mean by like their wives, they want their wives to be like a reflection of them, right? And they want somebody who's not quote unquote for the streets, and I guess having a high body count is connected to that. But in my opinion, I feel like if somebody is out here sitting at a body count of like, let's say like a high number, right? Why are you expecting that your partner should have no body? It's like it's kind of giving like a toxic.
I think to expect
mentality.
0, it's kind of far fetched. It's like okay, you never
But,
know
like,
what this person. But it's
some
like
just are like, oh, I want someone who has like 2 body counts. When it's like you're sitting out here at like 30. Like, does that even make sense?
honestly,
Does that make sense?
I don't think I can make sense of it. It's just
People like what they like.
yeah, exactly. At the end of the day, there'll be men who will find those girls with the 0 body count. So do you at the end of the day,
Yeah,
but just don't have that expectancy from every girl you
Someone
meet. It doesn't make sense.
okay, wait. Relating to that, not really relating to that, but who do you guys think loves who more in a relationship? Do men love women more, or do women love men more?
You know what? I want to rephrase that question and ask another question and answer that question as well. I believe, let me not say I believe, I take that back. I sort of strongly believe that if a man does not love the woman more in the relationship, it's not going to work. It's a very
Okay.
bold statement, but your question was who loves more?
in a relationship.
Like who gives love? I think women already being labeled as more emotional and more in touch with their emotions, they appear to show more love and seem like they are more interested. But I think it depends on relationship to relationship. You can actually see, who shows more affection, or I think it just depends on the person, I guess. I don't think it's a very broad question that you can just say, oh, women love more. There's some men who are lover boys, they're romantic, so you never know.
That's true. What do you think?
I think men love more.
Really?
Yeah, because like
Really?
you're like in look at a traditional relationship now. Like the man is basically providing for almost everything, right? Like you're locking yourself down, providing for everything. You have to be the protector. You have to be the provider. Get a roof over your head. All of that, right?
It'll be the same men who are beating their wives.
Fair enough.
No,
I
no,
don't-
I'm just
Like,
Does
but-
providing equivocate to love though? Isn't providing like just like kind of like what you just kind of expect your partner to do in a relationship?
because you just say traditional
why would you-
relationships.
Why would you do that if you don't like?
Love your partner. I mean, yes, providing does involve love, but you also have to think a bit like just because somebody gives you something doesn't mean they actually love you. Like, yes, some people's love language is gift giving, and that's how they show their love. But in my opinion, I think that, as she says, women being more in touch and with their emotions, like you can see like how it's like how a lot of women catch feelings too fast, and it's like they let their heart go too fast. You know what I mean? So saying that men love more, I don't know, but keep going. Let me hear your point.
Men do provide more. I don't know.
I mean, but
I don't
that's
think
just how it
love
is in
is the love is the term, because to say someone loves, because you gotta think about it. It's a okay. We're not gonna go on equality and who's has the plays the parts in relationships, but like women do their own, men do their own, and it's like it's not something you can compare. Men, they're the reason why traditions are the way they are is for men do these certain things to provide this. They work. They the breadwinners, and women take care of children. Not saying they're doing any less, but like the way love is shown can't really be put on a scale like, oh, because men do all this. I'm not saying men don't have it harder, but that question is it can get a bit more detailed. Like that's why I threw that other question out there. Like
Fair enough.
But I want to hear your point. Why you thought, like you said, provision, but what else?
Yeah, like okay, so if you're single, you aren't providing for. Yeah, you just have to think about yourself, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it works both ways here, but if you're single, you just have to think about yourself. But if, like, for a man in a traditional relationship type, like, setting, you go from just thinking about yourself, like, though you don't give a fuck about basically anyone else, like, except, like, family.
You're focusing on yourself.
Yeah.
If a man says he's busy, run.
What?
Run.
He's busy, though.
No, run.
What do you mean if he says he's busy?
No, because when people use their being busy as an excuse, I think that's bullshit.
Oh, to like not show attention to
Yes,
you?
like if they don't text you for a few days.
Nobody's that busy.
And then you're like,
Nobody's
oh,
ever
where
that
have you
busy.
been? And I'm like, sorry, I've been busy. What do you mean you're busy? I'm busy too. Do you think I'm just free sitting on my phone waiting for you to text? Like, I have things to do too, but I still make that time. You want someone, you make time, period.
That's
Like,
true.
if a man tells you he's busy, run. Because that means he just doesn't prioritize.
Don't run. Don't run all
Run
the way.
away.
If a
I
man
think that's
is
taking it
busy
too far.
and okay, if you guys have established like if you're talking or in a relationship and someone is busy and they're not addressing that they have things to do throughout the day, if they're not communicating, then okay, that's different. If they've just been busy, no talking to you the entire day, then you can run. But if someone's expressed like, oh yeah, this is the plan, I would want someone to tell me, okay, I'm doing this, then this time the
Yeah.
third today. I won't be able to be on my phone, but I'm letting you know. That lets me know, okay, you
But
cared
I'm-
enough to let me know this is what's going on.
I'm talking
And
about the
moving
ones
forward.
that leave you undelivered for days, because I know for a
Days.
fact human beings are on their
Why you
phones
guys-
on their phones longer than anybody. So if they leave you undelivered for days and then you're like,
Days
hey,
is crazy.
where have you been? Or they text randomly,
You
hi.
won't text.
And you're like, oh, where have you been? And then no, they text first, or you
Oh.
text first.
You
And you're
should
like,
not
oh,
be
where have you
texting first
been?
after
Or
days.
something.
After
And
this,
then
that
they're
person
like,
should have been
Oh
blocked.
yeah, sorry, I'm busy.
The
Busy.
thing is,
You didn't go on your phone last night before you went to bed to set an alarm? You couldn't text me, hey? Then?
This sounds
Like,
the thing
personal.
is,
It's
if
not.
you leave someone,
I just like to target the audience.
if you leave someone undelivered for like, if you leave someone undelivered for enough time, it gets like disrespectful.
Right?
And
No,
it's
it
like-
actually is. It's
so, like,
insulting.
They just
you
don't
have to leave
care
it
about
for
you
let
like
it
that.
marinate for a while.
But
Then,
then
start a
again-
new conversation.
But then again, okay, on the terms of leaving people undelivered though, then again, I feel like if you're really close to that person, and they accidentally leave you undelivered, majority of the times they might have just not seen your notification. So give them a call. You know, I'm speaking on behalf of myself. I miss notifications a lot. But I'm telling you, like, if
Not
someone
for
is
days.
No. I mean, okay, I've done that before, but that's just because like a
damn.
conversation wasn't going. Like they texted me, and I didn't know they texted.
If someone's leaving you for that long,
I
they're
did
not
see the
interested, or you're
notification,
not
though.
interested.
But I'm saying like in the terms of pursuing a relationship, then that's
Hey.
different though.
Okay.
Because like on the terms of pursuing a relationship, like you're gonna obviously think about that person. Hey, I wonder where they've been, and you're gonna check if they've sent you a message or not.
But for days,
But for
and
days,
you're
that's what I'm
pursuing a
saying.
relationship.
No, then that's what
You're
the
pursuing
excuse is.
nothing.
No, that's what the excuse is. A lot of people say they're busy after leaving your
Then
undelivered
you're
for
the only one
days.
pursuing. They're not pursuing you. Like
Yeah, they're not. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You should run.
Police and thief.
No, you should run. Because, like, I feel like, yes, honestly, I feel like I've seen this thing where they say men are only capable of loving one woman, like, fully loving one woman, like, their entire life. Like
I've heard that.
fully loving. Like I'm talking about you're willing to die for this woman. Like
You-
that
Can I
type
add
of
to
love.
that?
Willing
I've-
to die is insane.
No, like I'm telling
Can
you,
I
like
add to
you
that?
see that person, you're like you want to protect them with your life. Like if a bullet was coming straight at them, you would jump in front type shit.
Can I, can I add to that? I heard that, well, I've heard this so many times, especially on Twitter, that men, when they get married based on like circumstance. Like say if they were with someone for such a long period of time, like say their early 20s, and like, you know, that was like the love of their life. Say if the guy wasn't in like the position he wanted to be in life, like career hasn't started, all of that. And let's say they fall out, and then he gets another girl while he's in the position he's in. Like the money is set, everything is right. He will marry that girl just because he's established now, not because she's really the love of his life. Have you guys ever heard that?
Yeah, like they marry them for comfortability and not really.
Yeah,
necessarily.
basically like the circumstances right now, but it's just not the right girl.
And that's why you should have high standards, because if a man truly loves you, those standards
You'll come back.
No, that ass like no, I'm telling you, like if he truly loves you, those standards will literally be the bare minimum. Like those standards you have will be the bare minimum. Like he will treat, like I've seen love, like actual love, like those people that settle for like just like the absolute like like just the absolute like yeah, I want him to be kind, I want him to be honest. Yeah, okay, that's human decency. That's your standard.
You know
No
the thing is,
offense.
yeah. The other thing is, yeah. Some people, I've gone to learn. There's a lot of people. Yes, we know everybody has different standards, but a lot of people can't really comprehend that they can get more than what they're getting now.
Because they haven't experienced that.
Not only that they haven't, because you can. There's a lot of things I haven't experienced yet that I want to experience. Like I know that it's out there, but they can't fathom that can happen to them. You get like say
They don't think
if
they're worthy
exactly
enough or
they don't
pretty
think
enough.
that can ever be a part of their story. They believe that okay, this is this. It can only go this far. Like there are some girls who like even if you want. I say this all the time. Like there is somebody for everyone out there. Like there's so many people on this earth for you to think that. You know, oh, the one that got away, like you'll never find someone like them again. Like, listen, there are 100,000 more people like him, even better, and like you will find it. You just have
plenty
to
of fish
believe
in the
it's
sea.
actually out there and it's attainable, because it is.
What about you? Do you think men are only capable of loving one woman their entire life?
I don't know. I have to get to that point.
Okay, wait. This is a funny one. Do you guys think that broke men should pursue relationships?
What?
Do you guys think that broke men should pursue relationships?
I'll let you answer that one.
Should broke men pursue relationships? Depends on the like. If your girl is giving you peace of mind,
You
like
you
you
finished
have
the
to be
question.
you have to be with a girl that's like, you know, will understand you if you say, oh shit, I can't afford to like take you out on a date right now. I can't afford to do this, do that, you know.
That was not the question.
But I'm getting to it.
Broke in
So,
the
like,
moment is different from
Then-
broke at all.
Like, you're initially broke and you're like, let me cuff this woman.
like you aren't trying to like make money or
No.
Like
You're
you can't even
broke
afford for
trying to
yourself.
pursue
can't
a
afford-
relationship.
Oh, then hell, like no.
Like, you're broke.
You're broke for your like you can't eat, you can't do nothing.
No, like when I think broke in relationship standards, it's not necessarily you can't take care of yourself. Like you can only take care of yourself. That's actually
You can only take care
Yeah.
of yourself. Then I mean with the right girl, then
dang.
yeah,
What
because
about
like
you? Wait, let me see.
Yeah, let me let you land.
like there are girls that will there are rich people
Facts.
out here first. Like there are rich people
They
that
don't
might
need it.
even be able to take care of you too, but let's get that out of the way. The thing is, like if you're with a girl that understands that shit, like right now we're in uni, right? You can't expect every guy that you're talking to be like big
Baller,
balling.
yeah.
So if a girl understands that and is like reasonable and gives you peace of mind, then go right ahead and do whatever. Tie the knot.
Yeah,
Oh,
secure
yeah,
that
Brooks,
one.
tying the knot.
What do you think?
I'm actually gonna agree with some points, and the point that I agree with Idris is that yes, if you're I don't feel like the term broke. Honestly, we've all been there. It's always I don't want to say it's
I've
going
had
to
some
happen
empty
some point.
pockets.
Exactly, we've all been there. But for guys especially, trust me, there is a girl for you. Just how I said for the women, there's guys out there who will do those things for you. For guys, there's girls out there who will literally it does not matter what's in your pockets, they'll be there for you. I'm not the one. But
I
That's
knew
not-
it was
let
coming.
me just
That's
let
not
me
most-
just say
That's not. That's not.
let
most
me
girls,
just
yeah.
say, if you are, and the thing is, I would like to say, oh yeah, if I was a guy, but I'm not a guy, so I don't actually know what they're looking at and like, what their mind is. Because at the end of the day, I'm not saying you shouldn't find love just because of your situation. But then again, if you're looking for something serious, that's actually the main point. If it's something serious you're looking for, and you can only take care of yourself, I won't even ask first, like, what exactly do you want to do in this relationship? If only the only thing you can do right now is just take care of yourself. Like, I'm not saying you have to be big balling where you have to be taking her out, getting Chanel, all this. Like, nobody's even asking that. But okay, honey, we're hungry. We want to go to dates. We want to buy this. We want to do that. We want to, like, TTC is even money. Even if you don't have a car, TTC, everything in this life. Have we seen this economy? Especially nowadays, like, everything is scary. So it's like, what exactly are you pursuing if we know how this world is and how everything is set up? Like, there's no funds to now take. I just think, like, do you actually want to take care of your girlfriend? Do you want to be a man in the relationship? I'm not saying you're any less of a man if you're broke. That's not what I'm saying. Don't get me wrong. But it's like, if you're pursuing something serious, especially with a serious girl, whether or not she expects things from you, you should want to provide things for her. You should want to do these things, and these things cost money. They cost a lot of money. So it's like, if you want to pursue love, go ahead.
But even like just like sleeping around with a broke man, that's the thing though. Cause like, think about it like this. Think about it like this. You're doing your little thing with him, friends with benefits, da 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 da. Traps you with a kid. Now you're a baby mama to a broke man.
Which broke man wants to trap you with a kid?
No,
Unless you are
like
rich
no, he will
and
trap
you're
you with a
What?
kid.
What?
He will trap you with a kid.
The thing
You
is,
know what?
yeah,
The normalization.
a lot
There's so
of-
much
I wanna
normalization
say-
of baby mamas. There's not enough wives.
Not only that, the reason why a lot, I want to speak on men, but like, I think some guys, knowing that their situation, their bank situation, this is why they pursue love, is because they think that their dick is what is bringing to what they're bringing to the table. Penis is not what people are asking. They think because they can, do up and down, they can, be fucking these girls as if that's all they want, that's all they can bring. Because they don't have money, they think dick is a replacement for that. That's how they'll start trapping these girls. And because, listen, we know girls out here, they are, a little dick
Like
crazy.
even if you see like celeb culture, too much baby mamas, not enough wives. There's a lot of them, and I think that like it's gotten to the point where it's like now the commitment no longer needs
Yeah,
like
marriage
a
is,
ring
is
anymore.
even a far different topic. That one is so odd to me. Baby
On
mama
that
culture is very
point.
weird. Yeah,
On that point, I low-key think marriage is a scam in the US and in Canada, like
Hold on, let me
all
get
these
this
countries. Cause like
talk your shit.
shit, you get married to someone, right? You get married, it's all lovey-dovey first 6 months, first 1 year. If you're lucky, first 5 years. Then all of a sudden, you guys separate.
Just 5. I said if you're lucky,
What kind of
just
marriage are you
just
marrying?
5.
No, I'm just based on what I'm
Statistics.
seeing. Yeah,
Okay.
statistically, based on what I'm seeing so far, like you get divorced and someone comes in and takes half of everything, every single thing that you own. That is insane.
I have
to
another
me.
question on top of that.
Okay.
I'm gonna let you land.
Yeah,
If it
that's
comes
just
with that.
that's insane to me. Like, it's basically a race to see. Oh, are we going to get a prenup?
That
Are we
was
not
my
going to get a
question.
prenup? Like,
That was my question.
yeah, shit is crazy to me. But yeah,
I don't want to divert from the questions you have, but that is such a strong topic that I wish people would dissect a lot more. And I'm going to speak on a Christian point of view, but I won't get too deep into it. But yes, divorce rates, I don't know where I just heard that divorce rates are going down. I don't know if it's true.
They are. I heard it on what's it called?
Let's
Shade
not
Room.
say the shade. We are not using shade room as a reliable source. But yeah, that's where I also saw it. But I don't know if that's actually true. But if it is, great to you guys. But
But they say that because people can't afford divorce anymore.
exactly, and I don't know if it's because of the prenups. But yes, my question was how you guys feel about prenups, basically. And I'm just gonna talk on it a bit. I think that one, a prenup, I don't think it's a scam at all. I think it's just a premeditated divorce. Just because a lot of people are just looking at it one way, like, oh yeah, if this goes wrong, I'm secure, you get. But the first part of that sentence is if this goes wrong,
And you're
ready
ready
for this to
it's
go
like you're
wrong. You're
preparing
preparing for the downfall of this marriage. And a lot of people don't want to look at it that way because it's like, no, it's just, to keep yourself secure. Secure from what? If we are looking at marriage in general, a lot of people who've been getting married for no religious reasons, actually, just to say they're actually just married. Like, actually, marriage is based off religion. Like, it's not just, tied a knot, whatever, because it's a covenant between two people. And the reason why a lot of people don't care about dissecting prenups is because they don't understand how, important it is for two people to be together and then, separate. Because, that's not, as Christians, we're not meant to be doing that, So it's like, when you, sorry, not to cut you off, when you come together, you can't be coming with the mindset that you are now going to be secure if things go wrong, because that wasn't the goal in the first place. You're not meant to pray. You're not even meant to believe things will go wrong. You're together for a reason. And listen, I will be with my husband for the rest of my life. I'm sorry, that 5 year, 1 year is not my portion.
I am, but so wait, you think prenups shouldn't be a thing?
I don't think it shouldn't be a thing because not everybody here it's not everybody here thinks of it in a religious aspect. I just think it's not really thought about. I think it is thought about, but just not in the right way. They're thinking more of like when you're with your lawyer thinking about prenups, you're just talking about money. Okay, you have this with this girl, you have this, and those things are set in stone. But you're not thinking about the fact that you just premeditated the fact that you guys will separate one day, or it could happen, or when it happens, you're secure. So it's like, I don't know. It's just a bad thought to put on your marriage. It's like you're manifesting the downfall of that marriage.
I don't look at it from that angle.
Exactly. Most people don't.
It is a very real possibility that you're going to get.
It's 100% real, and that's the thing. Even about Christianity, it's not like we're saying it's impossible. Like even now, I say I want to be with my husband forever. I'm not saying this. We know how the world is. We know how things can get to us. We're still human at the end of the day, but it's like it's a very real thing. But that's not what we pray for. We walk by faith, not by sight.
Yeah, but even if you walk by faith, I'm all right.
Mm-hmm.
But you have to secure, okay, you're from Nigeria, right?
Yes.
So in Nigeria, everyone is praying. They're praying to God, saying God, please save us from everything going on in Nigeria.
Mm-hmm.
And no one is doing anything. Nothing is going to happen unless you make your precaution, you take steps to avoid the problem, or you take steps to go towards a solution. So
Can you give
you
an
have
example?
to give you an example.
Wait, you said people are taking steps to
so what I mean is that you pray, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you also have to do something to avoid the problem.
Faith
that
without works is dead.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So the prenup is you.
That's not the works.
To avoid.
The works is to work on your marriage to make sure it does not mess up.
Did you just say that prenup is
the work?
Yeah,
That's not
taking
taking steps
to avoid someone taking half of what you own.
The thing is, I respect that though, because a lot of people are thinking that way. That's why I don't think prenup should just be abolished. Because if you're thinking this is what you want for your life, that's fine. But it's like the works. Yes, you have faith that this is gonna work out, but the works is actually putting the works, communicating with your husband, doing all this. Working towards a marriage that will not fail.
I think there's a lot of women who are actually getting married for the wrong intentions, and that's why prenup do exist. A lot of women, they go into a marriage. As much as we love to think that love is unconditional and no matter what, when you do marry somebody, it's forever type thing, there's a lot of women who go into marriages just for the money. They want to take half of your assets, especially when you're really rich. When you're really
Look
rich,
at all these basketballers.
they want to take half of your
about
stuff.
that footballer.
And the prenup is just to make sure that if you do plan on staying with me for the rest of my life, this piece of paper should not even matter. But if your intentions are bad, then it will matter. That's when you get offended, because that's when you're like, shoot, the real intentions will start coming through.
Did you guys hear about, I think this was 2 years ago or last year, this footballer who put all his assets in his mom's account.
Yes.
So when they divorced, she couldn't get anything from him because it's all in his mom's name. So it's like that right there, that man knew that thing wasn't gonna work. He just knew, because it's it's not even that he had a prenup. He said, I'm not even gonna be a part of this. This is something you can't even get at all because it's in someone else's name, and I thought that was crazy. But then again, don't know their story.
just
Maybe that woman was
wild.
actually
But
trying.
why would you marry? Why
That's
would you
not
propose
smart.
to someone? Why would you propose? Why would you propose to someone knowing for a fact that it's not going to work? To
It
the
worked
point?
out for him. You know, it was smart on his behalf, but not smart for that marriage to ever work out. Like,
Yes, because deep down he knew that whatever, like at least like she's not gonna get half of my money.
No, deep down he was like, I have to save my ass. Like look at basketball.
But she didn't even tell. He didn't even tell her.
the only reason
Yes,
why I
so?
won't,
Like,
I,
but at
I
least in a
won't back him
prenup,
up is
they
because we don't know
both
this
signed,
lady.
They both are aware of. But like, imagine if she was a stay-at-home mom type
So,
thing,
okay.
and now like they got divorced. She has nothing.
He's taking care of the wife. He's taking care of the kid. He has a house over her
But
head.
at least if
He
she's
gives
aware
her
of
food.
that.
Like what's
At
why
least
does
if
he
she's
need to
aware
tell
of
her?
that, she can actually like make sure that she has the financial income to be able to sustain herself after the divorce. But now deep down she's thinking, at least I still have some of the assets to be able to live off from. But now it's like, at least if she was a stay-at-home wife, that's just what I'm saying. Because a lot of men want their girls to be stay-at-home wives,
No,
but
they
it's
don't.
like a lot of men do.
I hope- I
traditional
wish.
ones, traditional
Okay.
ones. But like, imagine you want your girl to be a stay-at-home wife. You take care of it. You have all your money and assets in your mom's account, knowing that you'll be safe. You get into a fight. You initiate a divorce, or maybe she does.
Yeah.
She thinks that she's at least a little bit protected.
Yeah.
Surprise! You have no money.
See,
Where do you go?
let's explain that a little bit. If
That's
a woman is
wild.
going into a relationship knowing that she wants to be a stay-at-home mother, meaning not because there's stay-at-home moms who just live off the husbands and their income, and there's moms who are stay-at-home moms, take care of children, but they have like businesses on the side, or whatever money they're getting from their husband, they're putting it away to something. Like, that's the only reason why I could, really ever envision myself being a stay-at-home mom. As long as not saying that I have my own money, it's not necessarily separate from my husband, but I still have something going for myself. I'm not just home. I'm not just, okay, let me take your bank card every day. I'm an entrepreneur. I like to do things myself. But those ones that are just living off the husband, I don't know. It's very risky because it's like, if especially if there's a prenup involved, if things go wrong, you're ending up with nothing. So that's the thing. That's why can't talk about the football situation because I don't even know what was going on.
That's
I don't
true.
know
We
if she
don't
was
know
a
what's
stay-at-home
going on in
mom.
the marriage.
I don't know if she even initiated a divorce. I don't know what the situation was. All I knew was that he put in his mom's name. But if her situation was that she was just living off him, I'm sorry, you set yourself up for that because it's like, if a prenup was involved and you're just living off him, you should have expected nothing at the end of the day.
But what if she didn't even know
That
that
it was.
yeah, they didn't have a prenup. Like she thought. Like,
If they didn't have a prenup,
but like remember, she
then-
put he put all his money in his mom's assets under his mom's name, but they didn't have a prenup.
then
Right,
that one
right,
there
sure,
is a
that's-
man that does not love you.
My
That
issue
is it.
with that is why would you put all your hopes in one human being?
Yeah.
That
And that's where-
is insane.
That's what I said. Have
That's where
something on
a
the
lot of
side,
people
dude.
go wrong. But we do not have any more time. As much as I want to dissect into this, we actually have run out of time.
So sad.
Yes, but that was the end of this topic. Thank you guys so much for watching episode 8. It was fun, really fun talking with you guys. Thank you guys so much for coming.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, that was the end. I'll see you guys next time on episode 9 on Uzi Storybook Talks. Bye, everybody.